Alright guys, so I know you guys have been asking me about a Cookie Alliance team. Right now I'm just going to share you guys with one team that you guys can definitely use to try and climb up to Master 5, at least to receive some sort of reward and have a higher chance of receiving better relics. So let me share with you guys the same team, pretty much almost exactly the same, or maybe even exactly the same as before, except we do have some replacement and some things that I do want to let you guys know of. So let's go on to the toppings real quick. First of all, Wildberry is going to have 5 solid almond. Next one is going to be purple yam. You do want to have the magic candy at plus 10. And the reason why we want it at plus 10 is because of the effect that purple yam is going to have when he does have his magic candy. So if you guys look closely right over here at the end, it says plus 20% debuff resist per stack. And then at the end, when he uses his spirit buff, he's going to actually have 30% extra damage resist. So it's definitely going to help out the more and more, percentages you guys have. And if you guys are able to get this magic candy level higher, but plus 10 is going to be where you guys at least want to be when you guys are using purple yam for this particular game mode. So I do have 5 of the solid almond as well. No extra cooldown here for wildberry or purple yam, just really focusing on that damage resist. And if you guys do have extra cooldown, I'll definitely say extra cooldown on purple yam is going to help out a little bit more than extra cooldown on our wildberry. And then the next one is going to be eclairs. So I know some builds do recommend using 5 of the swift chocolate, but if you guys are trying to use just single team like this one, I do recommend going with 5 of the solid almond, just because of the fact that eclair can be targeted by certain cookies like rye, because eclair is going to have the lowest HP. All right, so lowest and max HP. So some cookies like rye will target eclair, and eclair does tend to die off without 5 solid almond. So that's the reason why I have 5 solid almond. The higher the cooldown you guys have, it'll definitely help out, but it is not a requirement, guys. You guys can definitely work without it, but it will definitely help out if you guys have higher cooldown. But I do want to recommend that you guys do focus on damage resist so that eclair does not die off easily. Next one is going to be pure vanilla. Pure vanilla is going to have 5 of the swift chocolate. The more cooldown and more damage resist you have, the better it's going to be. The recommended will be over 20% damage resist as well as 20% cooldown. But as you guys can see, for me, I am going with 5 of the swift chocolate with no extra substat on the cooldown and trying to get at least close to that 20% for the damage resist. And then the last one is going to be our cream unicorn. Cream unicorn is a little bit different here as well, going with the 5 juicy apple jelly instead of 5 swift chocolate. And here's the reason why we do want to have that crit. Crit does affect cream unicorn's heal using their skill, so that's the reason why we have it. And we are going to focus on a little bit of extra cooldown as well. We do have this right over here, the scythe, which is going to increase our overall crit by almost 30%. So from the 45 to the 30, around 75%, which is almost 100% crit rate. So the heal from cream unicorn definitely is going to be massive. And the reason why we can do that is because of the fact that we have pure vanilla already in our team to heal us more. All right guys, so for those who may not have these particular cookies, I'm actually gonna recommend you guys some of the cookies that you guys can replace this team with. So if you guys don't have eclair leveled up, then you guys can definitely put in Captain Caviar instead of eclair. And if you don't have pure vanilla, you could put in someone like cotton, and you guys could probably put in someone like pomegranate. But if you guys do that, then I do recommend you guys switch out cream unicorn skill with swift chocolate. All right, and the topping for cotton as well as Captain Caviar will be exactly the same as what you're using for pure vanilla and eclair. And then if you don't have purple yam or wildberry leveled up, then I do recommend you guys switch out one of them for dark cacao, depending on which one you're missing. If you don't have either one of them, the only other one that I personally will recommend is going to be someone like probably Financier, but it won't be the best because of the fact that Financier is more of a support tank rather than a DPS tank like these two. So that's what I would definitely recommend you guys to do. So before I get started showing you guys the team like pushing all the way to the end without even the statue ignited, I do want to let you guys know if you guys are stuck in wave 12, all right, which is going to be the tainted int, which is going to be the boss that you guys also verse inside of Black Pearl Island. That boss in particular is going to have a damage reflection. So if you guys are struggling with that stage, even with this team right over here, then I do recommend going with the second team. Have Affogato in there and have a pretty like decent team like Affogato, maybe Captain Caviar, content and something like that, and then switch it out to that team in particular when you guys are versing the tainted int in order to curse it so the damage reflection will not be a thing. All right, so I do recommend you guys do that. But here we go, guys. Let me go into the battle now, and you guys can watch Purple Yam scream tornado all day long. All right, so here we go. Alright guys, but there you guys go with wave 51 clear with that particular team for my current stat as well as my stat cookie. But you guys can definitely reach at least that you know, master 5 right there with that current team. If you guys do not have the cookies that I've shared with you guys right over here, I will leave it down in the comments below what you guys can use. But anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.